Good morning. I am DEEPAK Ji, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government Prescribed College, Paoda. Today, we will have a discussion about audit of cooperative society. How an auditor will perform his duties in cooperative societies. Before that, what is cooperative society? A cooperative society can be defined as an association of persons who have voluntarily joined together to achieve a common economic objective through the formation of democratically controlled business organization, making equitable contribution to the capital as required and accepting a fair share of risk and benefits of the undertaking. It means there are the persons, 10 or more persons or many persons who have formed an association, they have voluntarily joined for some common objective, either for raising of fund or providing for loan or accepting of deposits, some common objective, uh, and they form an association and democratically controlled. They have a voting rights in the society and making equitable contribution. Those who are the members in that society, they will make equal contribution to the capital which is required for the starting of a cooperative society and accepting a fair share and risk and what risk it will associate the cooperative society and what benefit that will come through the society, that all has been accepted equitably. In such a situation, they formed a society called cooperative society. It is registered under Cooperative Society Act of 1912, and it has been formed for the elimination of middlemen, and sharing of profit for economic activity seems to be the hallmark of cooperative society. The main objective of forming a cooperative society is for the elimination of middlemen in the society to protect the farmers and the consumers from the middleman. So, this is a definition given by the Cooperative Society Act of 1912. Central Act contains the fundamental law regarding the formation and working of the cooperative society in India and is applicable in many states with or without amendments. It is a business organization with a special mode of doing business by pulling together all the means of production cooperatively, elimination of middlemen, and exploitation from outside forces. Just I said that it is main objective is to eliminate middlemen to protect the farmers, consumers, and exploitation from outside forces. What an auditor will do in this uh, cooperative society, he will study the Cooperative Society Act first of all, what rules and regulation bylaws, and thoroughly examine the membership register, how many members they have been registered, and number of shares held by each member in the society, and they should assess the internal control and internal check system which has been there implemented in the cooperative society. First of all, you should check all this in general, and you should also aware of the power of officers regarding loan, investment, borrowings, advancing of their fund. The what are the power of officers, who is the manager and the clerk and probation officers, and who is in charge of loan, investment, borrowings, all those things, and even the cash in hand on the closing date and petty cash should be counted by an auditor physically at the end of day or at the end of the year. What is the cash in hand at the end of the closing date and petty cash that has been kept in the cooperative society. We should also see that the reserve has been created with at least 25% of profit of the society. What profit the society will earn, the society has to keep 25% of the reserve as for future need. And you should also check whether the surplus fund, if any, have been invested in approved security. If there is any surplus fund, it has been invested or not, you should check. And should also find and report whether the objective for which the society has been formed, for which objective has been formed, and whether it has been accomplishing or not. And you should also check all the receipt and payment of the society according to the standard auditing practice. How much of receipt and payment has been there in the cooperative society has to be checked. And again, you should also look after for uh, whether the activities of the members of the managing committee are determinant to the interest of the individual members as well as to the society as a whole. that is members of the managing committee, whether what they are doing, whether they are doing in the interest of the society or for the personal interest. He has to check any personal profiteering. Again, and explaining there is no personal objection, only interest of the society, interest of the public they have to do. Violation of the cooperative society should not be done, and any frauds or errors, if there is, auditor should report that in the audit report. If there is any error and fraud in the cooperative society, he should report it that. And even the valuation and verification of asset and liability should be done as per the provisions of the Cooperative Society Act. So, in other points will be there, we will discuss in the next class.